G'day and welcome back to that new hobby high, Ultramarines from scratch. Right, well, I've had a pretty fucking good week if I'm honest. I've got back from Woolly Whoop Whoop up in Broome, and I managed to get some bloody painting done, and of which I've finished Ventanus, and I have finished my relic contemptor dreadnought. Oh, my Dread Daddy. And they came out all right. I'm not sure in the last video whether I actually showed them off as they were finished. I've put them away at the moment, but actually, fucking, you know what? I'll fucking go and grab them. I do have a small issue though. I've been doing this hobby since November last year, so it's nearly coming up to a year. And one of the very, very first things I painted was the contemptor dreadnought, the robot, you know, because it's one of the coolest things. One of the coolest things in the box set, and you just sort of love it instantly. You just want it to look awesome and fucking be, sweet as mustard. But unfortunately, my painting skills with this have improved a bit over the last year, and with that has come the realization that the first dreadnought I've done and the one I've just completed, they do not look the same, which is really it's really quite disappointing, because I kind of wanted the whole thing to have a bit of unity to them, and I'm unsure about how to progress. I'm thinking, well, all right. So you've gotten better. Congratulate yourself, because you're fucking genuine. You've seen and taken part of genuine improvement. Everyone deserves a fucking slap on the butt for that. But on the second time, I do sort of want them fucking looking similar, so a bit of fucking continuity between them. That would be nice. So yeah, I'm bit at odds and ends mentally. Like, where do I take it from here? Where do I go back? Do I repaint the old one? That's a big effort. Do I just put it down as a lesson learnt, or I don't know. I'll figure something out. I'm not a silly bugger. I can do maths, but I'll show you what I mean just quickly. Put that over there to set. Right. This is the new one with my very basic, but still learning glow effect, right? Looks all right. Looks pop. I'm gonna fuck you up. Exactly what I wanted. Yeah, that looks all right. I'm quite happy with that. Compare, mind you, to Kick Dick McFungle, the very first one I did. So I'll bring my arm around here and not knock the camera. Move the light a little better, maybe. Here we go. Now, aside from being different models, I can look at the sheen on Kick Dick McFungle. There's no real highlights other than the edge lining. It's glossy. It looks, I don't know. Do I repaint him? I see such a huge difference that if I was to put them side by side, I don't know if I'd want them to be side by side. It's maybe I might give this a crack. I might give him a varnish using this varnish and see if that neuters it down and come back with some highlights. I can always reapply the decals, but yeah, there's a big difference in the two. Yeah, it shows improvement, but it's not exactly what I would call, it's so glaringly obvious. I go, oh fuck, is that really what I fucking want it to look like? Oh. But yeah, I'm happy with them. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy with them, but it's just side by side, it stands out like dog's balls. Which one's the better one, unfortunately? So yeah, I'm not really sure how to progress with that. I think I'll come back with a what's it called, bit of varnish, and I'll see if that comes up better. Other than that, this week I finished Remus Ventanus, and he's come up a fucking treat. I'm very happy with that. And yeah, he's sitting up on the shelf here with all my other Praetors and leaders. So he's looking all right. Hang on, fucking over here. Really fucking, definitely my best single piece to date. Fucking definitely my best single piece to date. He's definitely looking the business. But, you know, from a year ago, that's fucking astonishing. I never think I could complete that. He's coming on like fucking, like just brilliant. I love him. But it makes, like I said, it makes the earlier pieces, the very, very first one I did, look quite ordinary. Luckily, I've got a new Age of Darkness box. I might be able to recreate this fella in a slightly new light. But yeah, as I improve, you really see the standards between the old stuff and the new stuff, and it makes a whopping huge difference between the two. But yeah, no, it's all been freaking going well. The biggest news this week, is I've gotten my next set of rapiers. Thank you very much. And yeah, they look just fucking gun. They've already been cleaned up, and they're cleaned up and freaking base coated and ready to rumble. And yeah, they're looking great. I've also got a tech priest. Now he came with this weird ass looking thing here. He looks great, Milo. It's Mark III Tech Priest, the Forge World original. But he came with these set of like cables, and they were supposed to join up under the butt like that. But tell me that doesn't look like a fucking furry with his fucking, you know, or he's got a massive prolapse with his fucking ass hanging out with cables and tubes. I painted them pink. You'd think he'd shat out his guts. So I've chosen not to put them fucking on, and I'll find something else to go on with that one. But yeah, everything else is going well. I'll give you also another little hint. Something I, as a young and inexperienced father, recently learned is, we have my little daughter is currently potty training, and yeah, she's absolutely nailing it. She tells us like, "Daddy potty, Mummy potty." She's just been an absolute champion with it. But I am also very new to potty training. So when it came time to clean up after a very enthusiastic dookie, oh shit, that's not straight. Just give me a second. This is what happens when you try to talk and concentrate. You fuck things up. There we go. All right. So she did a dookie in her bloody potty, and I went out and started cleaning it up. I got the hose out, sitting over the toilet, getting it ready for a nice big clean. And so it's say that's the potty, and the dookie's in there. So I've got it hanging over the toilet like that, hoping to just sort of sludge out and go into the toilet. We've got the hose here, because we've got a little hose attached to the sink. Turn it on, and the idea was to push the water here, and it would just sort of rinse it into the toilet. But what I did is I turned the hose on too much, and it pushed the water here, and then turbocharged the turd, and it flew off the bottom of the potty and straight into the wall of the bog. So I spent like an hour fucking cleaning that up. I've just realised I made a fucking critical mistake with this, but I'll fucking finish this up later. Anyway, yeah, so vent anus finished, the contemptor's finished. These I've got a bloody unit of fucking Invictus Caesarians, say about 50% done. 10-man unit of breaches. The nice big graviton guns here coming thing. The other unit of breaches, and my latest and greatest to be completed, once I fix up my little fuck up, will be Damocles Command Rhino. Boop, 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 boop. Fucking hell yeah. Anyway, that's all I've got for you today. Love the lot of yous. Give the missus a kiss, and I'll catch you later. Cheerio.